Cluney is a man best known for translating Maid and Golden Sky stories by Ryu Kamiya, a rather prolific artiste of Japanese game design. All of the parts of Ryu's work have yet to be fully translated. I hope one day to get a copy of Dracarouge in my hands. As for Ewan, well, he exists. Magical Fury and Burst are two of Ewan's games, and you may be mystified why I'm doing two games at once, but I'll give you a secret. Both of them are remarkably similar to describe, play, and even write. Magical Fury is a tabletop RPG about playing magical girls who are angry and are slightly inspired by Madoka. You take the role of these magical ladies and fight the Yoma, who are evil devil monsters, and do such with the power of friendship and ultraviolence. Magical Fury is a Powered by Fury game, which is the grandchild of Powered by the Apocalypse, part of the rules light but still noticeably PBTA dynasty, which has the players roll 2d6 for all checks, 2 to 5 being an abject, miserable, hopeless excuse of a failure, and 6 to 8 being a partial success, 9 up being a full success, with very few times you can roll a 12 up for a super cool mega success. Now that can't be it, right? That takes a lot of everything, reducing it down to a core mechanic and barely anything else. You're right, you have hope, trauma, and magic as well. Hope builds when something good happens, trauma when something bad, and magic when something magical. Each has 3 spaces, and after the third one is filled, a shift will occur, and something happens. That something ranges from finding a new friend, taking an unnatural aspect, or just kind of hurting yourself. Does this do anything, however? Not really. Characters have no stats, health, or really anything mechanical about them outside begging the GM to give them handouts. Even combat consists of just a single round of actions, then determining the number of arbitrary hits they generate. Enemies don't do anything in Magical Fury. Nobody does really anything in Magical Fury, though. Outside the narrative adventure, most other actions consist of basic moves that inspire as much as a brick, though that may be giving Fury a bit more credit than it's worth. But Magical Fury would be the exact lead to Magical Burst. Or a more accurate statement, Magical Fury is the result of Magical Burst stalling for Erwin after its 4th edition, after which he would write 5th edition after Magical Fury, a 5th edition alpha of Magical Burst from 2015. Magical Burst is a tabletop RPG about playing magical girls who are angry and pretty much just Erwin's obsession with Madoka in written form, even down to harvesting grief seeds, oblivion seeds from fallen enemies. Most of everything I already explained still holds true for Magical Burst. Some tables, wording, and entire sections are taken directly from Magical Fury to the point of hilarity. However, Magical Burst does include stats ranging from 1 to 4 for starting characters. These stats are added to your rolls, so the success ratios are now 7 or less for a critical miserable existence failure, 8 to 10 for a partial success, and 11 or higher for an actual success. The critical hits now occur on a 15 or higher. The basics of trauma and hope remain present, however magic has been renamed to overcharge with a few more effects, and resolve has been added as a resource that drains and is pretty much just your health. Characters in Burst do have actual abilities and may take a specialty, but do not be mistaken, these are not finished and only a handful exist to use at any time. These abilities are often only used in combat, which unlike Fury takes place on a map. This is, however, still a PBTA game. Thus, combat often boils down to scoring hits on Yoma to generate damage against them. These Yoma being graded by their power and their spread ranking, which indicate their overall power level. The secret to Magical Burst 5.0 is that it's not finished, nor do I ever think it will be finished to the point where it's almost amusing. Do I recommend reading either of these? No, why would I? I've explained the entire game to you right here, and you could probably piece the rest together by yourself or just read one of the charts. These are barely a game, and we also have an unfinished one to boot, a common if saddening fate for many magical girl tabletop role-playing games. My name is Notepad Anon, and this was the Cluney Saga of Magical Burst and Fury. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Many thanks to the delusional nightmare entities I call the plutocrats. Godspeed, and good luck.